Well, anyway, so, I tweeted out the image of Trisha with Keemstar, and I said it made me sad. And so my mom immediately was like, oh, no. Like, whatever. I literally just said it was sad. And then when I saw my mom getting involved, I was like, oh, no.
What is mom doing?
Mom said, what I'm feeling doesn't fit the words. She's such a weasel. What does that mean? What you're feeling doesn't fit the words. I didn't.
How I felt, what I was feeling. How can you put it in words?
Oh, okay. You were that upset.
I was really upset. Can I tell you why I was so upset?
Please.
Okay. She's wearing your merchandise.
The Frenemies hoodie. Yeah.
Right. This guy who I've read so much about is not well liked by anybody.
Keemstar?
He's got such Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude?
Or Schadenfreude, as
no, it's
shoot him up, Freude.
If you look it up, it's Schadenfreude. Anyway, with someone else's problems, and
he's the biggest piece of shit.
He's not a very nice guy.
He's harassed Hila for years, saying she looks like a horse. And
talk about harassment.
That's not even. That's just.
I know.
Keemstar has lied about us stealing money for. The guy.
Well, I don't know him all that well. I just know what I read about him, and it wasn't in a good light at all. He's not well liked by a lot of people.
Yeah.
And the fact that and this is interesting because when this came out, you know what? I'd like to put a shout out to somebody.
Okay.
And because it's all tied into this picture.
Okay.
First of all, since Dad and I have been with you on this format on our family podcast,
Family Journey.
Yes, I have grown to enjoy watching
tea. You're a tea.
I'm a tea connoisseur, and there's 3 people that I'd like to put a shout out to.
All right,
I
shout
watch
out, Mom.
And I enjoy. I think they're all intelligent. I think they have a lot of charisma. I think they're going to be extremely
successful. We send them a milkweed?
Whatever.
Let's send them a milkweed from Donna.
Well, no, I want to keep those milkweeds.
Oh, we're not going to.
No.
I have some rollerblades we could send them.
Yeah.
No, we can send them a milkweed.
Yeah, maybe
we can absolutely send them a milkweed. One of them is a young lady, and her podcast or her tea thing is called Hot Tea.
Oh, Hot Tea.
Yes, she's really good.
Warm.
I like her.
Cold.
Hot tea, and she's beautiful, by the way. She is a really beautiful girl.
Okay,
and,
Hot Tea. Have I not heard of this channel?
I don't know, but she's great. I really enjoy her channel. And then there's another guy, Wet Noodle.
Deaf Noodle.
I think it's Deaf Noodle.
Oh, Deaf Noodle.
By the way, Wet Noodle is kind of derogatory, isn't it?
I don't know. I thought that was. That's what I wrote down.
Isn't a wet noodle something like boring? You still call someone a wet noodle. It's like derogatory.
I don't know. Maybe that's what he's. I don't know.
Anyway, I know him. I'm a fan of Deaf Noodles. I like.
Okay, you like him?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes he's got UCLA stuff on. I don't know if he's an alumni, but he's obviously a fan. But he's very smart.
Love Deaf.
And I really enjoy watching him. And the third person who I absolutely love is Adam McIntyre.
Oh, yeah. You guys have a beat.
I really like him. He's smart. He's intuitive. He's charismatic.
Oh, my God.
No, the kid.
No, I like him, too.
The kid is great. He's really great.
Really supportive.
Only 18.
I wish I got that amount of support from you growing up.
Oh, come on, Ethan. You're my baby.
I'd be so much better adjusted to life.
Oh, please. Anyway, I was watching I'm
jealous of Adam McIntyre, of the praise he's getting from my mom.
I was watching his channel.
Yeah.
He's in Spain right now. And at least he was when I was watching his channel. Anyway, he had an observation that I thought was very astute about Keemstar and this whole photo of the 3 of them. And he said it's interesting that they put this stuff out, and he actually knew that you couldn't post your videos for a week.
Oh yeah.
And it basically, I think his fingerprints are behind this whole thing. It's his fault that you know.
Oh, that's all. Everybody knows that.
So-
You're saying it's Keemstar's fault that I got suspended?
Not
we?
Adam's fault.
No, not Adam's fault. No,
Yeah,
not
everybody
at all.
knows it was Keemstar's fault.
Yeah.
He literally admitted. He
Right.
said,
Yeah, but the mere fact that you couldn't, respond,
Yeah.
they put that up there knowing you weren't going to be able to respond. And they're sitting there, and he's giving you this gesture
he's flipping me off.
with his finger.
For sure.
You know, I mean, it's a real in your face. And if she's supposed to be your sister-in-law, what kind of a
Well,
what is that?
She obviously doesn't like me very much. But anyway, listen, let's
you
talk about your.
Anyways, good job, you guys. I love those 3 T channels.
We love the tea. We love them. We love the tea. So what you said is she's a weasel, and then you also said this was your first one, and then I was like, man, I don't know why you had to tweet twice, because the first one was like, I was like, okay, it's a little bit of a. You say, can't wait to go to her wedding. Not. It's like, wow.
I was being snooty.
You know what's funny is this one, it comes off as a joke, but I know when I read it that my mom meant it like.
No, I was just being snooty.
You're being snooty.
I was being snooty.
I think. What?
What? I was being snooty. I mean, you know, I
Did you
I'm not
expect
an
it to get
angel.
20?
I'm a snoot. I can be snooty.
Did you expect it to get 20,000 likes? Because it like blew up and all the teachers
You know-
and then Trisha, which we'll get into, like responded to you.
My first tweet was, "This is my first tweet." I mean, I didn't.
Well, that was
Who
like,
knew?
yeah.
You know that I was going to get
And what's
people watching and all that. I just, you know, this whole thing is above me. No,
You don't know what's going on.
I really don't.
That's kind of the beauty of it, I guess.
I really don't know what's going on. And so I don't. This is all
believe
new to me.
Okay, so let me
It's
read
fun.
Trisha's.
It's fun. I'm having fun.
All right. Fair enough.
You know, she can say all these terrible things
All right,
about
let me
me.
read it.
I don't care.
Trisha responded.
It's fun.
You called her a weasel. Trisha responded, what you texted Moses is the most evil thing to ever put out into the universe. If I'm a weasel, you are Satan.
Oh my goodness. She thinks I cast a spell on her too.
She said, you are Satan for even putting that energy out there. You're an evil woman to write down what you wrote. It's unspeakable. To put that burden on me the way you did is the worst karma. And then she continues. She said,
I wonder why she just didn't post what I said. Maybe because she knows everyone's gonna take the steam out of their balloon.
I'll continue. She says,
The air out of their balloon.
what Ethan's mom texted Moses after our fight was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Boo, boo.
I'm tormented with it daily. I won't even speak what she wrote because I refute that energy. That negative, bad energy is something that paralyzed me now and then. I mean, she's clearly not paralyzed by it. She's literally...
And Adam pointed out that she called another YouTuber a weasel.
Oh, she has called...
She has called someone a weasel.
Ethan ran my mom and said... Okay, here we go. Jesus.
Please.
I don't need to get into all this, but I'm livid. I'm angry. I've been carrying this evil, ugly burden she placed on me, blaming me for an unspeakable thing. She's evil. I just have never encountered anyone to put such an evil burden on me. A curse. A curse on your family. Something to even write. Unfathomable. Okay, so Trisha's been she's been talking about like, what is this thing that you told her? I think we should just...
I can read it.
Yeah, let's just read it.
It must be so horrific. Don't we need some kind of warning
it was
before?
pretty-
Okay, let me give you a little bit of a backstory.
Okay.
When I tweeted a private message to Moses.
No. You texted him.
No, it was on Messenger.
Okay, but you didn't tweet it.
No.
You said tweet.
Oh, did I? I didn't mean that.
Yeah, okay.
She
I sent a
doesn't know the
private
difference.
message.
Yeah.
No, I do. I
What's
sent
the
it on
difference between
Messenger.
a tweet and a message?
Well, it was on Messenger. It's private.
And what's the difference between a tweet?
Well, tweet, everybody can read it.
Okay, I'll
Right?
accept that.
You know?
That's the only difference.
No, this was this is before families even existed.
Okay.
Okay. And
before you were a celebrity.
okay, if that's what you want to call it. Anyway.
All of our personal interactions with her had been fine. They were over to your house for Passover, and we were very cordial, and everyone was friendly.
Well, there was a little bit of a beef when me and Trisha were talking about that the food was bad, and I know that upsetted you guys, which I accept. I accept the blame for that. I shouldn't have allowed
Jessica made the chicken, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah, and Jessica's a great chef, so that's unfair.
Yeah,
but we made amends for that.
Right.
Yeah.
But for a lot of you who don't understand the Jewish culture, there is a language.
That's specifically to Trisha?
No, to the fans, for people to understand. There is a language called Yiddish. And so many of you use words that you don't even know are Yiddish. Like, for example, the word tush, which means, your bum, your derriere. It's a cute word. A lot of people use a lot of Yiddish words. One of the words, which you probably have never heard, it's called machetenister. And it means family of your family. So it's your family, but it's a little more extended. And whenever the few times that we were with Trisha, it was the last time I think was a holiday, a Jewish holiday. It was at your home, yours and Ela's home. And she was there with Moses. Yeah. Before that, before Moses even started dating her, we at our house, I think it's when we were in the apartment. In Thousand Oaks.
Okay, where?
Well, whatever.
Oh, no way.
Yes, we had the big round table. Remember, we were all
Seriously?
so squished.
Gosh, that was so long ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Well, it's before he ever knew her.
Dad's saying no.
Oh, well, I thought she was going to say Trisha was there.
No. She wasn't there. It was before.
So what's the point?
Moses, I'm just saying he was there.
Oh,
it was a holiday. It was a holiday, and he is
You're talking
included.
About Moses now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're family.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't, I've had a lot of comments saying, oh, she's not even your family. Moses isn't your family. But in the Jewish religion, it's
not just Jewish people. I mean, it's not that like
it's extended.
In-laws.
He's my wife's brother.
Yeah.
He's with us all the time.
Right, exactly.
He's with us on every holiday. You guys have been with him a lot.
So, we interact with your brother-in-law.
And Trisha's been over too with a lot of holidays.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, So where was I going with this?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I got so off the track, I don't remember.
The message you sent.
Oh, yeah. So I sent, this is before, thank you, Dan.
Yes.
This is before families even existed.
Mm-hmm.
Ela has been trying so hard to get pregnant. And if any of you have gone through this program, is it called in vitro? Is that the one?
No, we didn't do in vitro.
Which one did you do?
We did like fertility treatment, which was right before in vitro, where we turkey basted her with my.
Right.
And you know what?
It's really hard. I mean, I can tell you from example.
We talked about it a lot, but we were doing this for a few months and it didn't work. Right. And then it finally stuck, but it was a horrible process where I was giving her shots in the stomach of this like saline solution. It was super painful. So she would sit there like writhing in pain as I injected her every night. Actually, no, I think we were doing it several times a day. She was taking these hormones that were messing her up, and it was just a really harrowing.
It was really harrowing. Yeah. And then Ela finally
very expensive as well.
Yes, and she finally gets pregnant. We were all thrilled, and then we find out that maybe you guys are having a multiple birth.
Yes.
And when you have twins, possibly triplets, you have to be really careful. I mean, I've lost a pregnancy.
Right.
Well, and it can be really heartbreaking.
The first 3 months is like dicey and that.
Very dicey.
The further you get along, the less likely miscarriages. But in the first 3 months, miscarriage can be extremely common.
It can be very common. And when you're trying to get pregnant for a very long time, it can be
scary.
It can be heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
So Trisha just kept on going on and on and on with some of the things that she was saying. I didn't understand.
Well, to be your team Ethan, obviously. Your team Ethan and Hila. So
I know,
Trisha
but
would
still,
say
she said some things that were just. I'm sorry.
okay.
You're my son.
Yes.
Hila's my daughter-in-law.
Of course.
I'm a grandma.
Yes.
Teddy is my son and Moon, and my granddaughter Eleanor, same thing. And the baby in your wife's tummy is, it's really, it's
grandma.
important. I'm grandma.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So I got so upset with all the stress.
By the way, and I didn't know she sent this until, God, how did I find out? But I'll be honest, I was a little horrified to know that you were texting
it wasn't
Moses.
It was one time.
But you know what? I also, on the other hand, I get it. I get why you sent it.
Well, I was so upset because of some of the things that she had just said.
Go ahead. Read the
I sent a private message on Messenger to Moses.
You texted Moses. I mean, it's not.
Well, I didn't really text. Is that called texting?
Yes.
Messaging? Is that texting?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is everybody.
Go ahead.
This is what I wrote.
Cover your ears. This is it. The worst thing you've ever
heard.
heard.
The most horrible
Go
thing
ahead.
you've ever heard. Okay.
Well, it's
Moses.
Okay.
Moses, if your sister has a miscarriage because of this stress, I will hold you and Trisha responsible. Stop this nonsense. Enough. That's what I wrote.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the message didn't catch on fire. It was so horrid. Oh my God.
Okay. I mean, on one hand, that's obviously a strongly worded message to send.
It was, and that's how I felt.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. She was causing you so much stress.
The truth is, we were all thinking it, and I wasn't going to write it. So when I saw you write it, I was like, she shouldn't have sent the text, but like,
sorry.
I was thinking the same thing, honestly.
Sorry.
All facts and printer.
Yeah.
All facts, no printer, right?
Yeah. That would have been a good time.
Thanks, Dan.
$100.
Dan beat me to it.
Thanks, Dan. She was just about to say.
Yeah, I was just about to say it. Not.
So I mean, yeah, obviously that's a lot to tell someone, but at the same time, that's the message. I don't know. You guys can judge for yourself. I get it though. Like, I mean, as the grandma, as someone who you're like family with Moses, you felt you could speak frankly with him. On the other hand, I understand that it's kind of a shocking message to receive, as well. So, that's the message though. So I think Trisha's playing it up a little.
Yeah, people.
I mean, come on.
People can decide for themselves if she overreacted a little bit.
I cursed her.
Mom cursing her.
Well, at the time, it was really intense. It was
really
like
intense.
she was making like 1 billion videos and TikToks, and Hila was in a really vulnerable point of pregnancy.
She had hormones rushing through her whole body, and we were scared.
Yeah. Well, so there you have it. Bada bing. Let's go ahead and throw it to a break. And when we come back, we are going to wrap this up. I don't want to talk about Trisha anymore, ever. This is coming out on Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
I did a big episode on Thursday, which you guys saw. And this is it. I wanted my mom to speak her piece, clear the air or whatever. And now, after I have a few more things to say, and we're done. Trisha will never be uttered.
Like Voldemort.
Probably.
Like
What?
Voldemort.
Like Voldemort.
Like Voldemort.
The one.